I'm going to start a series of videos entitled Dismantling Christian Party Lines, one by one. Here's the first one we're going to start with. And the reason I'm doing this is because God has shown me that instead of Him ruling the roost inside of churches, prevailing thought rules the roost inside of churches today, which is why... Anyways, so here's the first one. God cannot be around sin. I've heard this many times in my 30-ish years in Christian culture. I say, oh, God can't be around sin. He's a holy God. Let's look at why this is complete garbage. Because when God Himself showed up on the scene, where did He go? Straight to the sinners, boy. Ate and drank with them and went after them and went to their homes. So, not to mention the fact that when He came here on earth, like, He was constantly around sin. Anytime He was around human beings, did He call it out? Absolutely. Did He accept it and say you get to stay there with it? No, of course not. But to say that He can't even be around it is completely ludicrous. Because we see very clearly in this example, the example of Jesus Himself, who is deity. He said, I am. He went right among the sinners who were all full of sin and freaking lived with them. It's complete BS to say that God cannot be around sin. He doesn't like it. He doesn't condone it. And He always gets us out of it. And He always calls us to change for sure. But He can and is around it. And He does be around it all the time, because He's around us humans all the time. This kind of teaching is dangerous because it causes people to think that God is like far away from them. And it causes them to think that they have to get the sin out of their life before they can have a relationship with Him. It's complete BS. Do you get rid of it? Yes, of course we do. I'm not saying you get to keep it. None of us, I don't get to keep it. But what I am saying is that God's first priority is relationship. He comes to be with us even while we still sin. And then, after the relationship is established, He says, let's get rid of your sin.